Hello everybody, this is Nature Cycling back at you again with another video. Today we're just out in the park and we're going to be talking about law of attraction. You see, law of attraction don't work when you feel it should work. It works all the time, it's always working. It doesn't work when you want it to work, it's working all the time. Even right now, you are also attracting in what you are right now. You see, the thing is that needs to be understood is simple, that what you focus on is what expands. Where your attention goes is where your energy goes. You see, the thing is that the things that you're trying to attract in your life, you are not even in the right place to even attract the thing what you're trying to attract in your life in the first place anyway. Why? Because the first thing you need to look at the four dimensions inside yourself: the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual. All those four within you, it's got so much friction, so you can't even run well in life. The first things first is to go inside of yourself, right? And get yourself inner engineered to such a degree that everything within you runs without friction. You see, when you're low vibration frequency, depending on the frequency that you're on, you're always going to attract there. So if this is low vibration frequency, you're always going to attract a low vibration frequency. You can't expect to be attracted to someone up here when you're down here. You miss. It's not going to work. If I'm calling your mobile phone and I leave a digit out, it's not contacting the same person, right? Even I believe, like, even I make 10 different digits out, it's not going to make a difference because you're not going to contact that person. Even if you put email address, you've got one spelling mistake, your email's not going to come to me, right? You need to learn how to have that self-love, self-joy. You need to be able to build yourself up and do the things that you're trying to attract in. You want to try to have a woman, you want to have a nice house, nice car, obviously things like career, if you know about business, money. Once those things increase, once the competence is high enough, all the desires can be met. It's all about getting yourself in the right place to manifest everything you want to manifest. You see, the problem is when you're pessimistic, you're always going to see the unfavorable outcomes no matter what you go, because once you're pessimistic, what happens is the reticular activating system in your mind, right, will literally search for everything that your mind agrees with. So you're going to start seeing unfavorable outcomes everywhere you go. If you put your mind up to that part where you say, okay, alright, cool, I want positive things in my life, right, then you're going to start seeing all these type of things around you, right? What I'm trying to say to you is, it's all about focusing on yourself, getting yourself into a better place. Get yourself in a place where things work, where things will eventually work for you. It's not about holding your focus there just for like 1 minute and thinking everything must happen. It don't work like that. If you hold your focus in that place long enough, eventually something will manifest for you. It will manifest for you, right? As long as you work towards it, you keep pushing, trust me, you see everything manifest before you. The only problem is your mind is an absolute mess. Your mind is your own worst enemy and it's gone against you. Now everything that you're trying to do in your life can't go nowhere. Why? Because you've made an absolute mess outside yourself, within yourself, and you're starting to see it on the outside of you. Unless you go in and make a change, then who do you expect to save you, right? When you keep going on about finding reasons, excuses, you're never going to go nowhere. You need to understand this one thing carefully. If you look at your life carefully, that 1 second, that 1 minute, that 1 hour, that 1 day, that 1 week, that 1 month of going past, that is you with 1 second, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month less that you have alive of being here. So you already lost that much already. So when you think about it, even when I woke up today, right, that's another second gone I can't get back. That's another minute gone I can't get back. That's another hour I can't get back. That's another day, another week, a month I can't get back. So that means I've got that much less. So the question is, what are you going to do about it? You got to learn how to master yourself. You got to learn how to get yourself in the right place where everything good happens for you. Because we're not here forever. We're all going to get old. We're all going to die one day. We all get weak. We're all going for changes. Changes are only consistency in this universe. Right? When you're optimistic, everything looks wonderful. When you're pessimistic, everything looks like a natural disaster, chaos, catastrophe in your life. Right? But when you're realist, yes, you see everything for what it is. However, you need to get to that point where you start mastering yourself, start taking action. Why? Because if you don't take no action and get yourself in the right place, you're never going to manifest what you want. You're always going to manifest the thing what you're going through right now you don't want, and this is the same thing what's going to destroy you and wreck you and destroy you. So all I'm saying is, it's time to get yourself to that place where you master yourself and get yourself better, because at the end of the day, we're running out of time, we're all going to die one day. What are you waiting for? You can't sit there going round in circles in your mind. What are you going in what circles in your mind for? Get out your mind. That same thing you have in your mind is the same thing that's going to ruin you. It's the same thing that's going to damage you. It's the same thing that's going to lead you to depression, lead you to misery, lead you to suffering, heartache, and all these problems. Why? Because the 4 dimensions inside of yourself is an absolute mess, it's a natural disaster, it's a catastrophe. If you don't know how to literally get those 4 to meet that certain condition, you're never gonna run well. You need the right state of mind. Right? You need the emotions inside of you right. You need to get the physical right. You need to get the spiritual right. All 4 dimensions are a mess. If you're happening accidentally, it's only natural that you're gonna be a natural disaster. It's only natural you're gonna crash somewhere. Right? Why? Because everything's happening in an accident. Nothing ain't going according to where you want it to go. If you're happening as an accident, and something did happen, you might as well say you got lucky. You just got lucky, right? So you need to fix yourself up where these things don't go like that. Because at the end of the day, you're getting older, and the time you reach the age, guess what? 40 years old ain't got nowhere, 45 ain't got nowhere, 50 ain't got nowhere, right? You reach 60 ain't got nowhere. What are you gonna do? Means you're in serious trouble. So the next time you say you're gonna wake up and say that you wanna do better and go somewhere in your life, guess what? You're never gonna have it. You ain't gonna go nowhere. Why? Because you are absolute mess, absolute disaster. So all I'm saying to you, if you really want it in your life, you gotta learn how to fix up, because at the end of the day, we all run that time. We're not going nowhere. So ask yourself, what are you thinking about? Like, what's running through your head? You just got pure foolishness going in your head, running around in circles. Before you realise it, guess what? Dude, you're done at it. You're done. You're finished. Like, what's left of you? What are you going to do when you wake up at 50 years old at your house? 55, 60. What are you going to do? It's all about fixing yourself up, yo. In my last video, where I talked about someday that I will die one day. If you go to the part in that video where it says law of attraction, you click that button, it shows you the part what I was talking about. So at the end of the day, wake up and fix up, yo, or you're finished out here, yo.